We're doing a thrift haul, y'all! Hello, girls and squirrels. Happy Friday, and welcome back to my channel.
Hi, I'm Christina Sherilyn, and I'm a vintage reseller, which means I rummage through people's unwanted items and find the most amazing vintage pieces to give them a second chance. I love styling up vintage clothing in a modern way, investigating the history of each piece, and most of all, I love the treasure hunt. So follow along on my journey and let's see what we can find.
Before we get this video started, I want to let you guys know, now that I can go thrifting, I am going to be doing 2 videos a week again. So Wednesday and Friday are going to be my upload days, just as normal. I'm so excited. So before anyone comes at me in the comments, Georgia's thrift stores have been open for a couple of weeks now. I waited it out. I waited for that first burst of people to go, and then I went. I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and just go, and I'm so excited. I found so many awesome vintage goodies, and I can't wait to show them to you. So without further ado, let's get started. So I want to start off with something that was actually sent to me by one of you guys. Her name is Lindsay. Her Instagram name is Lindsay's Posh Loft. I'll leave it on the screen as well as link down in the description box below. I'll also leave her closet link down below if you guys want to go check her out. But she sent me this really cool little perfume bottle. I did some research on it. Looks like it's from the 60s. It's just a little travel perfume bottle. It was made in India. So you just screw the little top off like this, and out comes this little wand, and you would just like rub it on your wrist, on your neck, so on and so on. It actually has someone's name engraved on it, and then it says India on the back. And just based on the font of the engraving and similar ones that I found online, it looks to be about 1960s, 1970s. She told me that I could resell it, but honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it because it's just so special to me. I love when you guys send me things, and I just think it's really cool that it's in the shape of a fish, and I'm a Pisces, so this is definitely gonna go in my little treasure box. I will definitely cherish it for a lifetime. Thank you so much for sending it to me. Please go check out her Poshmark closet, link down in the description box below. Alrighty, so let's get into all the goods from the thrift store. I only got a few clothing pieces, so I'm gonna start with those. Most of this stuff is already listed on Poshmark if you wanna go check it out. If you see something that you like, that you're wanting, and I haven't listed it yet, please let me know down in the comments below and I will get it listed as soon as possible. So let's get into the clothes. So as you guys know, I stepped on a plug. That hurt. As you guys know, vintage lingerie is very, very on trend right now. I've been picking up a lot of vintage lingerie pieces like camis and little kimono robes and dresses and things like that. I've been trying to stay away from really basic pieces like black or cream. It has to have something unique about it for me to pick it up because it's such a trend right now and it is easily found at the thrift store. I like to stick to pieces that are very unique. So the first items I have are this little bold print 80s cami. I just thought it was a really cool print and I love the colors. I actually picked up the matching kimono robe to this, but it already sold. So like I said, it's on trend. Get it listed, pick it up because it is selling. But yeah, I still have this in my closet right now. It doesn't have the size tag in it. I think the measurements were a large. I'll put it on the screen what size it is. But yeah, super cute, tucked into some high-waisted shorts. Then I picked up this little number. I just love the coloring of this one and how shiny blue it is. It's just so pretty. And this golden yellow detail is just so beautiful. It's got a super low back. It's gorgeous. It is so pretty. It's definitely going to take a lot out of me to put this on Poshmark. I haven't put it on Poshmark yet because it does have what appears to be like a grease stain on it, but I can get that out with Dawn dish soap, so I'm going to go ahead and do that this weekend and get this one listed. I want to say this one is from the 70s. This is what the tag looks like. Love that font, and this is a size medium. Then I picked up this little 90s button front, kind of like vest style tank top. It's very bohemian. I love this little micro floral print. I just think it's beautiful. This one doesn't have a size tag in it, but it fits a little snug. So I think I listed it as a small medium. Alrighty, and last top is this beautiful dusty teal, like peasant top. Look at that collar. It is just so pretty. I love this top. And what makes it even better, not only is it completely flawless, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but it is new with tags. And if anyone can tell me, I'm thinking this is like borderline 80s, but could be possibly late 70s. It's dead stock, new with tags. This is what the tags look like. It retailed for $60, which was pretty expensive back then. So yeah, the style really screams 70s to me, but the tags are throwing me off a little bit. I don't know. They just seem a little newer than 70s, but maybe it's just like on that border of 70s and 80s. So if somebody knows, let me know. This is a size 10. It looks like it fits like a medium large. So pretty. Definitely going to be using this for an Instagram picture before I list it on Poshmark. All right, so last two clothing items are dresses. I picked up this little nightgown dress. I just really like the neckline detail and the straps. I just think it's so pretty. And when you belt it, you can see in the modeling photo, it just looks so feminine and it has absolutely no flaws. It's in perfect condition. I want to say I listed it as an extra large, but I just love this pale pink color. It's so like prairie, so beautiful. It's actually super soft too. Alrighty, and I saved the best for last. You know how I do. You guys remember in last week's video, I showed you a dress that was like very 20s style, but it was 80s. It was that sequin flapper style dress. I found its sister, and I'm pretty sure that it's from the same person because I found it at the same thrift store and it's the same size. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at this. Stop. Look at those sleeves. Look at them. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Holy Lord. And all the beads, all the sequins are intact. Oh my God. My sister and I were like drooling over this for like 15 minutes in the middle of Goodwill. We just like were gasping about it. It is just so stunning. Have you ever seen something so beautiful in your life? No, you have not. And it's 100% silk. This is the company, by the way. If you ever find these dresses, they have the most amazing dresses. And look at this back. I'm sorry, what? Who is she? Who is she? Because I want to put a ring on her and I want to marry her. What? This thing is beautiful. I'm going to have a really hard time selling this. I'm going to sell it because, like, honestly, like, why do I need this? I don't need the flapper one either, but at least I have an excuse for like a Halloween costume. Like, I don't need this. Talk me out of it in the comments below. Don't y'all dare be in them comments being like, Christina, you should keep it. It's beautiful. No, I need y'all to hold me accountable. I need you to tell me to sell it because I will never wear this. I will take an Instagram picture in it, but after that, I will sell it. Right? I'm having a moment. I just want to like hug it. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm getting on a tangent. Let's get to it. It's a size 10, by the way. They tend to fit a little small. I would say it's more of like an 8. Oh my God, it's just so pretty. Okay, let's move on to home decor. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start with blankets. I got 2 blankets. One I've got on Poshmark, one I'm keeping because I've been looking for that style forever and I got it for a great price. So the first one is on Poshmark. It's this one. Oh, it's just so pretty. It's so 70s and I love it. So nice, and it's nice and big. It's 54 by 54, so it's a pretty good size blanket. It's in amazing condition. Oh, it's just amazing. It's just one of those pieces that just makes you happy, you know? You just see it and you're like, wow, color, love that. What am I talking about? Okay. Second blanket that I found is this blanket. It's a little worn, not gonna lie, but I've been looking for this style of blanket for forever, and they're always super expensive. I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on something that I didn't really need right now. If I didn't come across one at the thrift store, I would buckle down and buy one for whenever I needed it, but right now it just wasn't really like necessary for me to spend $100 on a blanket that I don't need. But I found this one for $3.60. I looked at the price and I was like, mine, give it to me. I don't care. It is worn. It is worn, but I'm going to give it a good wash. Maybe a little sweater shave, trim some things, and she'll be good as new. So, little side note, little life update. I'm looking to buy an RV when all of this is over so I can live in it and I can travel around and go to different thrift stores in different states. So, that's the plan. And I really want to put this on the couch in the RV because, like, I need to live out my bohemian hippie dreams, you know? So, I'm really excited about this. And the fact that it was $3, like, come on. Alrighty, so sticking with the bedding theme, I picked up 2 pillows. This one is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love anything 1950s and kitschy, and this is everything that you could ever want in a pillow. Like, look at the little Western cowgirls in their little pinup outfits. That is so cute. And if somebody has a 50s style RV, this would be perfect for that. It's not on Poshmark yet, but I will get it up soon. This one needs a little love, a little TLC, but I love the pattern on it. It's super bohemian, super like Southwestern. It just needs a good clean and it'll be good as new. And I'm really excited to get this one listed. All right, so you guys know it wouldn't be one of my thrift hauls if there weren't some brass pieces. We all know this. I'm predictable. It's never gonna change. Let's just accept it and move on. I found this little ornate little planter with handles, or you could put whatever you want in it, but I just always like to describe these as planters, and I always pick them up because they're cute and I love them and I can't ever leave them behind. This one I actually have had for a while. I didn't just thrift this, but I did just list it on Poshmark because I don't really have room for it and I feel like somebody else could use it more than I could. So I just put this one on Poshmark. It's just a regular brass flower pot, nothing fancy. This one though is really cool. It's very long. And actually I didn't notice this until I got it home. It has little lions on the handles. How freaking cute is that? I love that. So the issue with this one is, as you can see, it had some rust on it that wasn't exactly pretty. Like, there's a difference between pretty patina and rust, you know what I mean? And I was trying real hard to get it off, and as you can see, I ended up scratching it like an idiot. It was my fault. Amateur mistake, I'm aware. And yes, I could still sell it because this side is perfectly fine, and I'll just disclose that in the listing. But also, like, it kind of gave me an excuse just to be like, but I could keep it, right? You know? Again, I need you guys to hold me accountable and tell me to list this. Tell me to list it down in the comments. I don't need this. I don't. Speaking of things that I already had and didn't just pick up, but I did just put on Poshmark because I don't need them in my life anymore, these. So when I bought these, they had candles in them and someone was using them as candle holders, which was cool. But then when I took the candles out and I was showing them to my sister, she was like, I think these are bud vases. And I think she's right. So I have them listed as bud vases. You can put candles in them, whatever you want to do. But it's just this little pair of like wicker bud vases and or candlestick holders. They're in really great condition. There is some crazing on the inside where the ceramic is, and this one has a tiny bit of candle wax in the bottom that I just could not get out, so there's that. But anyways, they're still in really great condition on the outside and beautiful, and I think they will look great in somebody else's home. All right, so these next 2 pieces are already up on Poshmark. This is a little Sheridan sterling silver creamer. I think it's so beautiful. It's so ornate and just, oh my God, it's stunning. It's pretty, it's got a really good weight to it. And I've sold Sheridan pieces before. This is what I don't know if you can see the maker's mark. I've sold Sheridan pieces before. And they go not for an extreme amount of money, but for a little more than you would think for a smaller item. So this is listed on Poshmark, and I styled it with like a little succulent in it because I think it would be so cute as a little flower pot. Next up is this little tin decorative tray, bowl, whatever you want to call it. It does have some slight rusting on one side of the edge, but the rest of it is in really good condition. It's actually by a company called Dar. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyways, it was made in 1971 in England, and that is what the Maker's Mark looks like. These actually go for about $17 to $20, so definitely keep an eye out for these. I mean, it is just like a tin tray, but it's a little more fancier than just, you know, your typical tin tray, and I thought it was cool that it was from 1971. So this one's already on Poshmark if you're interested. So it also wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't have some wood pieces, and the first wood piece is this really cool like folk arts. It's like oh, what is this called? Shit, I just forgot the word. Enamel. It's called enamel. Anyways, it's got this really cool enamel art on it, and it's just a cool little piece of folk art, and I couldn't leave it behind because it was just, it's cool. So this is on Poshmark. Second wooden item is this. So this is actually a game called Mancala. It has the rules and the regulations on the back. I'm just going to take this label off because I think that this would make a really cool tray to like set on a vanity or put in a drawer or whatever, and you could put earrings in it, small jewelry, some like necklaces, bracelets, whatever. Wouldn't this be such a cool like jewelry organizer? And it's a really nice, like sturdy, good quality piece of wood, and I couldn't leave it there. Like, I know it's supposed to be a game, like a board game, but I think it could be repurposed and reused. So I'm going to list this as a jewelry organizer and call it a day, because I think this thing deserves a second chance. And what a genius way to give it one. And I just discovered that it is actually vintage. It's from 1995, so that's cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, it's just a really good quality piece of wood, and I would hate to see it just like go to a landfill because someone doesn't know what to do with it. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for coming up with that idea. Okay, and our last wooden piece is this little rack. It's just a little wooden rack. It's a little wobbly, but I'm going to tighten the screws on it. And as I said before, I am planning on getting an RV, and this is something that I've been on the lookout for a long time, and this is the perfect size to hang in the RV for spices. So I'm going to clean it up, give it a little TLC, and keep it for when I get an RV. I like collecting little things here and there, even though I'm not going to need them for a little while until I find an RV. It's just fun to like have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? It's keeping me going. So I'm really happy about this one. And last but not least is just this little glass that says cheers on it. It was only $1. I couldn't help myself. Did I need it? No. Did I buy it? Yes, of course. We know how this goes. You guys have been here long enough. I just thought it would be really cute to put on like a bar cart or something like that. I'm probably going to end up keeping this for myself just because it makes me happy and it's cute, and it was $1, so why not? Alrighty, Roo, I think that does it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it brought a little joy to your life today. If you liked this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family. We would love to have you. I put new videos out every Wednesday and Friday, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, guys.